Hello and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I want us to review some of BI visualizations used in different industries. In this case, we'll start by evaluating financial report, that is sales report by a company. Notice that these dashboards were downloaded online and they are just for illustration purposes. In this case, we have the introduction. This workbook is related to data provided by Obviance. And this is the basic information about the workbook. We have team scorecard, and we have analysis on teams, different teams by the organization. We can also review specific names of the team members. You'll notice that on selecting each of these, the values changes. We have the number of customers, number of products, and general margin, that is profit margin. Then we can have colors, greenhouse. There we go. We can see that this employee has 34 customers, sells 4 products, and 34 is the margin. And then we have Tina, who has 12 customers, sells the 3 products only, and we have Valerie, who has 9 customers and sells 2 products. Then you can see the region where these people sells their products. We also have the revenue into year and revenue variance as shown in this chart. Then we can also select specific regions, and you will see the number of customers based on these regions. And notes that specific filters are applied, and we can remove such filters by deselecting the names. For example, we can also deselect the region or the year or any of these filters applied in this case. Let's look at the second. Let us see the second dashboard where we have industry margin analysis. We have a total of 18 customers, and they are in different industries. We can select the industry we are interested in. We can also select specific entries here, that is products, and we can analyze based on these. That's it for simple analysis. Then let's look at another, which illustrates information about, this is information about a human resource department, that is the HR department. We have the illustration of hires, that is the new employees, and the number of new hires with time. We have, as you can see, the number increases and then drops. Then they are illustrated using different methods. And in this case, although the chart doesn't look that appealing, you can see basic information about the human resource department. That is, we can select this to have more information, and we can also select this to view more information. In this case, we have drill down and drill ups. We can analyze the results. Let's see, on focus mode, we have the results per the employees, that is the employee's name and their performances. We can also drill down and go back to specific employees. We can drill up and go back to the regions and go back to the active groups. That's basically it. Let's go back to the main report. We can also see this in a focus mode, and we have new hires, we can also see this by gender. That is, by gender, we have 8,000 hires by gender and 9,000 who are male. That's a simple representation of this data. And we can also look at active and separations, that is the activity performed by these employees. For each of these charts, they represent different data. Then we can have bad hires. You can see the performance by these employees. In most cases, their performance decreases or increases, and they don't meet the quotas, that the performance provided by the company, the performance goals provided by the company. Then under this, we can see the performance of each of the employees using a simple, what we call this? We call this a scorecard, and we can remove and have none. There we go. That just simple representation of how Power BI can be used in human resource management. Notice that Power BI can be used in other areas such as finance. They can be used in different industries. And basically, what is important is to have the data available for these, then create the visualization and tell a story based on this visual representation of that data. And it's always good to create a more appealing visual representation of data and make them as simple as possible for the user who are using them. This is a simple introduction of a real-world application of BI tools. Then in our next module, we'll cover capstone project, where we will create different BI solution. In our first case, we'll use Tableau, and in our second case, we will use Power BI.